well, they allow a little bit of it. They do it all over the world. There are plenty of people. There are people who are called, quote, unquote, Mexican, dark-skinned people who are super billionaires. But see, when you look at the average person who is called, quote, unquote, Mexican, how is that person doing? If you look at the average person who is so-called African, black Africa, they call it, how is the average black African doing today as we speak right now? And you might say, oh, well, there are a whole bunch of black Africans who have millions and millions and millions of dollars riding around in limousines and whatnot. But compared to the number, see, everything that the white supremacists do has to do with percentages. What's the greater number? How are they doing? And this is the key. Allow a few of them to write a blank check. In other words, hand them a blank check. Just a few. You just got so many blank checks, and you had just hand them out. You can hand them out at random. You don't care which black person gets them. I mean, and let that black person flourish. Say, how many black people do you have out there in that valley? Say, well, we got 10 million. Well, pick out 200 or 500 or 600 and showcase them. Dump money on them, as much money as they want. That 500 out of that 10 million. Give them all the money that they want. Now, don't let them move it in such a way that it spreads out to all the rest of the people. Let them make all that they want. Let them live in a big castle, ride around in limousines, provide all the limousines that they want. If they want 50 limousines, get them to them right now. Give it to them as gifts, as long as you keep it limited. Don't let it spread. Don't let it spread. That's a no-no. It's not supposed to trickle down, you might say, to the people whom they are supposed to be helping. And we will always say, well, we gave it to you. Yes, but only to you. And if you make any attempt to fan that money out among the general population so that the average person is doing better, then we are going to crack down on you and you're not going to have anything. We will exterminate you if necessary. And we can very easily do that. And going back to the 1920s or 30s, I believe, an illustration, I think there was, if I recall correctly, sometimes I get my facts mixed up, but I always ask people to correct me if I do.